Hi, I'm Craig Allen, the CEO and founder of The Remote Accountant. If you're watching this video, you're actually likely to be an accountant in public practice. I'm just the same as you. I'm an accountant in public practice. I began in 1988 and began my accounting career at that point. I've been in practice since that day, either in a part-time capacity or a full-time capacity. My offshoring journey began in about 2016. I had a full complement of Australian staff in my office in Melbourne in Victoria. At that point, I actually lost some staff members after being with me for an extended period of time. After that, I then decided to put my toe in the water into offshoring and outsourcing. I actually tried both, and both are very different models. With offshoring, I decided to employ 2 full-time Filipino accountants. They had no experience in Australian tax, no experience whatsoever. At that point, I undertook some really significant training with them. I put a lot of effort in classroom training them, remembering this is right at the start of offshoring. There wasn't the experienced people around that there is now. At that point, I then was able to train them in what was required, because in my head, I thought if they could do a profit and loss statement and a balance sheet and understood that process, that I could teach them anything. And that's exactly the way that it's panned out. Along the journey, we have employed more people to the point where now my whole practice is effectively staffed by offshore people. I have a part-time Australian accountant that works for me and myself in my Australian office. Offshore, I have about 7 people that are working for me. The roles that they perform include accounting, bookkeeping, admin, marketing. And I have, as part of my admin team, an EA who effectively runs my life and my diary. I started The Remote Accountant out of my dissatisfaction for the big players in the offshoring market. I was with some big players and I didn't feel like I got the service and the advice and the help that I needed to get my offshore team to the level that I have it now. I wanted to be able to pass on that skill and knowledge to other accountants and hold their hand through the process so that offshoring becomes a successful part of their practice. At The Remote Accountant, we're exactly the same as you. I'm a principal in public practice, much the same as you are. That is what sets us apart from all other offshore providers. We understand your needs, we understand your troubles, we understand your stresses, and we understand how you struggle to find staff. Offshoring can solve all of those problems. I've solved it all in my practice, and I'd love to be able to help you solve it in yours.